I'm going with the GOAT, Thomas Edward Brady. He had a case for number one in my eyes. Does not have necessarily the pure star power of a guy who I'm going to have number one. I think it's no surprise who I'm going to have number one. But he is the most credentialed player in the most popular sport in America. That has to count for something. You mentioned this, Ben. When he retired, that's all anybody talked about in the football world. When it comes down to football season, all we're talking about is Tom Brady. Tom Brady doing this, Tom Brady doing that. Tom Brady, he's a legend. He's at the table with guys like Michael Jordan, a Michael Phelps, a Floyd Mayweather, a Muhammad Ali, a Babe Ruth, a Pele, a Ronaldo, a Messi. There's not many guys that can say they impacted the game, that they were as good as the game at the game than Tom Brady. Tom Brady's absolutely special. And by the way, he's going to get paid like what, $20 million a year to do color commentary where we don't even know if he's good at it? That's because he's a star and people care.
Indeed. That is, Tom is definitely a star, one of the biggest stars out there. Number two for me, Daryl, I really thought hard about this, but I did end up going with Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Four-time NBA champion, one-time NBA MVP, and obviously he hasn't been around, playing the game of basketball now for quite some time. But he remains relevant, Daryl, because he's a member of the media. And when Shaquille O'Neal talks, people listen. The Shaq knows the game of basketball. He still has the engaging personality. He's got the good insights into basketball. He's done the commercials, Icy Hot, General Insurance, just to name a couple. He's starred in films such as Blue Chips and Kazam. He's been a star in those movies. He's produced studio rap albums. He's been involved with professional wrestling. He's been involved with law enforcement, Daryl. And I mean, the dude is just 7 feet tall. And you ask the average American if they can name a basketball player, and there's a pretty good chance Shaquille O'Neal is going to be one of the only ones they can name and or recognize.
So Shaq would have been an honorable mention for me. I think maybe I don't view his TNT career as much as you do, but I do see what you're saying, and I do think that was a good pick. So for me at one, and I guess that means we have the same number one then, right?